Pakistan continues to modernize its air force. Following the acquisition of 20 J-10C Vigorous Dragon and 149 J-F-17 Thunder, Islamabad intends to start negotiations with Beijing for the acquisition of J-31 stealth fighters. It may fly in Pakistan, replacing the F-16. That would mean another dive into the Chinese basket. The acquisition plans were confirmed by Pakistan Air Chief Marshal Zahir Ahmed Babar. The Chinese Shenyang J-31 Gerfalcon is still a prototype mid-sized twin-engine, single-seat fifth-generation fighter aircraft under development by Shenyang Aircraft Corporation. J-31 photos first emerged on the internet in June 2012. On October 31, 2012, prototype number 31001 reportedly conducted its maiden flight. China became the second nation after the US to have two stealth fighter designs under testing at the same time. Chinese aviation expert Zhu Yongling had called the J-31 an export-oriented, low-end, latest-generation warplane as an alternative for those countries that cannot purchase the F-35. The J-31 airframe was publicly unveiled on November 12, 2014, at Zhuhai Air Show. It made an air display. Most analysts felt that the display was aerodynamically unimpressive. The aircraft chief designer, Sun Kong, felt that it could also be a good platform as a carrier-based naval fighter to supplement or later replace the J-15. There were also some reports that the PLA Navy had urged Shenyang to develop a carrier-compatible version of J-31. However, the Aviation Industry Corporation of China marketing team was clear that the aircraft was primarily intended for export as a competitor to the F-35. An improved prototype, with airframe modifications, an electro-optical targeting system, a larger payload, improvements in stealth, and upgraded electronics, made its maiden flight in December 2016. By late 2018, there were reports that the program received government funding and saw interest from PLA Air Force and PLA Navy. By June 2020, a third variant of the J-31 with a bigger radar and some radar signature reduction measures had been developed. Some started calling the new fighter the J-35. The naval variant of the aircraft reportedly made its maiden flight on October 29, 2021. It was modified with a catapult bar and folding wings and was meant to operate from the under-development Type 003 aircraft carrier with an electromagnetic aircraft launch system. The J-31 is smaller than the Chengdu J-20. On many counts, the J-31 seems to have features borrowed from the F-22 and F-35 designs. The stealth features include forward-swept intake ramps with diverterless supersonic inlet bumps, a two-piece bubble canopy, contoured weapon bays, and two oblique vertical stabilizers. A significant part of the fuselage is made up of composite materials. AVIC officials claim the aircraft to be stealthy against L-band and Ku-band radars and would be low observable against a number of multi-spectrum sensors. The engines on the prototype aircraft were RD-93, the same as on the JF-17. China later considered an improved variant of Guizhou WS-13 called WS-13E with 100 kN thrust for use on the J-31. The latest information is that J-31 will have a WS-19 engine, with a maximum thrust of 12 tons, compared to the base WS-13 thrust of 9 tons. The aircraft is planned for super cruise capability. The engine nozzles are apparently being redesigned to reduce radar and infrared signatures. The J-31 has two internal weapons bays that can each carry two medium-range missiles, along with two heavy hardpoints and one light hardpoint on each wing. It can carry 8,000 kilograms of payload, with 2,000 kilograms internally and 6,000 kilograms on the 6 external hardpoints. But there are issues with its capability to carry a centerline gunnery or jamming pod. 4 PL-21 missiles can fit into the internal weapons bay. The maximum takeoff weight of 28,000 kilograms is a little more than the 25,000 kilograms planned for India's advanced medium combat aircraft. Pakistan continues to modernize its air force. Following the acquisition of 20 J-10C Vigorous Dragon and 149 J-F-17 Thunder, Islamabad intends to start negotiations with Beijing for the acquisition of J-31 stealth fighters. The acquisition plans were confirmed by Pakistan Air Chief Marshal Zahir Ahmed Babar. He said, "The groundwork has already been laid for the acquisition of the J-31 stealth fighter aircraft, which is all set to become part of the Pakistan Air Force's fleet shortly." Indian and Pakistani media have also written about Pakistan's plans for the country to acquire a stealth fighter. According to Indian analysts, Islamabad wants Chinese stealth fighters to replace the Pakistan Air Force's aging fleet of F-16s. Together with them, another 87 Dassault Mirage 3 and 92 Dassault Mirage 5 fighters are the core of the older Pakistani combat aviation. Some of these aircraft have been refurbished and are still flying. However, all of them are scheduled to be replaced by newer combat aircraft. Such a replacement has already begun, as the JF-17s are already flying as Pakistan's plans were. As India acquired the French Dassault Rafale, Pakistan responded by acquiring 20 Chinese J-10s. Thus, to replace the aging fleet of American F-16 fighter jets, Pakistan is apparently planning for this replacement to be again a Chinese aircraft, the J-31. The J-31, with its impressive stealth features and extensive striking range, has the potential to dramatically alter the role of the Pakistan Air Force in regional power dynamics. It would significantly increase the Pakistan Air Force's tactical flexibility and enable it to infiltrate deeper into enemy territory. In sync with the planned retirement of the aging American F-16s from the Cold War epoch, the proposed deployment of the J-31 clearly signals Pakistan's dedication to keeping its air defenses abreast with the latest technology. The shift from older aircraft to this modern, stealth platform displays the country's progressiveness in terms of defense technology. The speculation of the J-31 making its way to Pakistan has managed to attract substantial attention within the defense circles. It stirs conjecture about its repercussions on regional stability and the India-Pakistan arms competition. China is not quick to speculate on such claims, although it has apparently held talks with Pakistan about such an acquisition. However, uncertainty surrounding the J-31 continues to linger in the public eye, especially as China provides little information about the aircraft's characteristics. There are some well-known, albeit questionable, facts about the Shenyang J-31. For instance, the maximum takeoff weight of the J-31 has reportedly increased from 25,000 kilograms to 28,000 kilograms. The Shenyang Aircraft Corporation has verified that the J-31 engine has been upgraded to the WS-19, offering a more significant thrust of 12 tons, compared to the previous WS-13 engine with a 9-ton thrust. Despite being smaller, the J-31 is often compared to the Chengdu J-20. The adoption of twin-wheel nose landing gear sparked conjecture that the J-31 was designed to be a carrier-based fighter. Bill Sweetman points to various improvements mirrored from the F-35C design files, suggesting that the Chinese may have gleaned inspiration from the same. However, analyst David Bignell makes a case for the J-31 being more akin to the F-22, noting the likenesses in platform, form, aerodynamic and airframe configuration. The J-31 boasts 2 internal weapons bays, each capable of securing 2 medium-range missiles. Each wing carries 2 heavy hardpoints and 1 light hardpoint, with an additional light hardpoint fitted over the F-35's capacity.